Hey church, it is so good to gather with you today. We've spent the last 2 weeks, we started 2 weeks ago on August the 16th, just talking about this weekly versus daily rhythm. Last week we talked about the rhythm of work, and today we're going to talk about really what's a daily rhythm, and we're going to talk about the rhythm of worship. It's really interesting that how God plans things out, and sometimes I can't believe that happened, right? God planned it for a reason, and so it starts way back at the beginning of Genesis. I'm just going to ask you a question really quick and see if you remember your Sunday school Bible stories. Do you remember when God met with Adam and Eve in the garden, when they would walk together? It's 2 words or 3 words really, but remember it was in the cool of the morning. Do you remember when Jesus and the 2 angels came to visit Abraham before Sodom and Gomorrah happened in Genesis 18 or 19? It was in the morning when they showed up, and when you fast forward to the Psalms, David, the writer, says early in the morning. He continually says over and over and over and over again, in the morning, and then you go look at Jesus, who I would argue was just as busy or busier than any of us that are alive today, would say over and over and over again. Just go look at his ministry. Early in the morning, Jesus went and got away into solitude and went and met with his Father, because he knew that he needed that time with God alone at the beginning of the day to prepare him for the work that he had to do for the rest of the day. Now let's be really brutally honest. If we were going to take a poll at the bottom of this video and you could answer anonymously, and we ask this question, do you start your day with prayer? Less than 5% of us would say, yes, we start our day with a prayer time. Let's just be brutally honest. Like, the first thing you do in the morning is pray. Really, the first thing that all of us do is we pick up our phone, which is another whole thing. It kind of destroys some rhythms that's going on in our brains, and man, that's the worst thing that you could do. But just imagine, if you would, your alarm goes off, you hit snooze or whatever it is, you set up, get those pillows behind you, and you set up so you're not laying there, and you just took a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and you just spent intentional time talking to God in preparation for your day. I promise you, if you did that, what you would find is a couple of things. That prayer would carry throughout the day. You would continue that prayer for the whole day, so then you would pray without ceasing. God would show up in ways you would see him where normally you wouldn't, because you're already so busy before you've even gotten out of bed that you've bypassed what he might want to do for you in that moment. This rhythm of worship is vitally important, and it starts with prayer in the morning. It's not just singing 3 or 4 songs on Sunday morning. It starts, it anchors, and it ends your day. In church, I really want to challenge you. 7 days. Start your day with prayer, anchor your day at lunch with prayer, and end your day right before you go to bed with prayer. And you're going to see that God is going to do amazing things through that. Guys, we can't wait to see you on Sunday. Have a wonderful day.